What is up guys, it's your boy KKREX, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So today we're going to be talking about 5 types of storytellers, but before that I have a few announcements. So the first one is I wanted to apologize for not posting a video last week. I had exams, and I was supposed to be traveling, but plans fell through. But no excuses, I still should have put something up, so I'm sorry guys. My other announcement is I've been looking at my analytics lately and I saw that 70% of the people watching my videos aren't subscribed. So that you should see a black YouTube play button right there with green letters that says somewhere at the bottom corner that says KKREX subscribe. So if you're on a computer, you can click that and you'll be subscribed. So please subscribe for my channel. And the last announcement that I'm going to make really quickly, and then we'll get into the video, is next week I'm going to be traveling all the way up the east coast of the United States to New York. So I'll be vlogging so I can take you guys with me. And I won't just make one big vlog because you guys don't really like watching long videos, but I'll just do probably a day-by-day vlog and I'll put it up on this channel so you guys could just see me just enjoying myself in different states. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so again, the video that I'm making right now is 5 types of storytellers. So I'm going to be using the Goldilocks and the 3 bears as my story, so you guys can sort of get that as a reference and see the differences in the types of storytellers. So just keep in mind Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Number 1. So this first type of storyteller is the optimistic, very positive, sees the best in every situation kind of person in the story, no matter how bad the story is. So for example, in Goldilocks and the 3 bears, they would start off the story. It was a great, just beautiful day, and there was a little girl who was blonde and she wanted to explore. So she found a house and she went into it, and she found these really nice chairs. She had a free meal that was just great porridge, and then she was able to sleep in a king-size bed. And then when the bears came home, they liked her and they didn't eat her. So that person would be very positive and see the positive side of every single story, other than the negative side of a girl breaking into someone else's house. So that brings up the second person, which is the negative storyteller. So this person, no matter how good the story is, will still either want to see a bad ending or just doesn't see the positive of anything. So for example, for this story, they were started off, bro, it was just a normal day, and then some little girl breaks into a house. Just some little girl randomly going, exploring around, breaks into a house. And if you're like 4'2", how do you expect that you could sit in the biggest chair? Obviously, you're supposed to sit in the smallest chair. And how in the world does some 4'2" blonde girl think that she could eat a humongous bowl of porridge? Does that ever go through somebody's head? And how in the world do you break into somebody's house and have the nerve to sleep in every single person's bed? If I was one of those bears and came home, I would have made her into stew. The disrespect that someone could come into my house and eat my free food and then sleep in my bed. That story ended so wrong. Number 3. So this is the exaggerator of every story and makes it seem so much bigger than it usually is. So the story would go something like this. So a little girl was walking around and she came upon a house, and this house was excellent. So she went inside and she saw 3 chairs. One was huge, at least 10 feet tall, and you had to at least be like 15 feet tall to even sit on the chair. Then she saw a medium one, and then she saw one that was literally built for ants. Then after that, her greedy self went to the kitchen and decided to get something to eat. And luckily, there were 3 bowls there. One that was not even big enough to fit the spoon, a medium-sized one, and then one so big it could probably substitute as a toddler swimming pool. And her rude self decides to try every single one of them. So obviously the first one that she tries was scorching hot, at least 300 degrees. It burned her tongue, and the tongue just jumped out and ran away. Does she not know how to taste or blow on the spoon to see if it's hot or not? But either way, she burned herself, and then she's like, you know what, let me try a different bowl, because after you burn yourself, the first thing you want to do is see if you'll get burned again. So she went to the second bowl. She tried it, and it was too cold. What is it, 0 degrees? What's wrong with this girl? Then after that, she's like, too hot, too cold, let me try the last bowl, the 3rd bowl. And she tries it and it's just right for her. Talk about a waste of time. Then after that, she goes to their bedrooms and feels like she wants to sleep after eating all that scorching hot porridge. Then she finds a bed that's literally made for giants, then a medium-sized bed, and then a small bed. Obviously, she's a little girl, so she should pick the small bed, which is perfectly suited for her. And then the fourth slash fifth, but we'll go fourth, is the long slash short storyteller. So there's one person who drags it out, and then there's a person that just keeps it really, really short. So I'll first do the long version, and then I'll do the short version. So this is the long one. So one day, on a great summer's evening, there was a little girl. A little blonde girl. She was probably like 5 years old, and she came upon a house, and she was just exploring. She went into the house, and she walked around, and she saw some great designs, some great art, a lot of honey, and then she saw some chairs. After exploring, the little girl wanted to sit down, so she saw 3 chairs, and she wanted to pick which one was the right size. So she sat in all of them.
One had a nice wood finish, one was white, and then the other one was just a little stool. Then after that she went to the kitchen, and she opened the fridge, saw some eggs, saw some cheese, saw some fish, which made her seem a little weird, and then she closed the fridge, turned around, and saw bowls of porridge.
Etc, etc. You guys get how slow this person would say to say a quick story. So the short story, the short version of the story, would be basically a person who could tell the story in 1 second. So this is what it would sound like. A little girl came upon a house, and she sat in 3 chairs to see which one was perfect for her. But she went to the kitchen, and she tried 3 bowls of porridge, and one of them was too hot, one of them was too cold, one of them was just right. Then she went to the bedrooms, she fell asleep in the bed that was just right for her, and then she found out bears lived in that house. What? 30 seconds and you know the whole story? So that's another type of storyteller, short version. Number 5. So this is the final type of storyteller that we're doing today, and this is the very accurate. So this guy or girl is maybe really smart, or have a really good memory, or likes to just be really detailed, and telling the story Goldilocks and 3 bears would kind of go like this. So there was a little girl about 4 years old, 5 years old, and at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon she was exploring in 96-degree weather and came upon a 2-story house, 3 bed, 2 bath. So she decided, why not, let's go inside. And then she went inside and she saw 3 chairs. One was about 7 feet tall with a nice wood finish. One was just a rocking chair that moved at a good 35-degree angles. And then there was a little 3-leg stool. Then she went to the kitchen and she saw 3 bowls of porridge, whichever one, whatever. And one of them was 212 degrees, one of them was 30 degrees, and one of them was around 65 degrees. Then she went into their beds, and she saw that there was a twin bed, a double, and a king. Both of them with made beds, 2 pillows, and a sheet and a cover. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was 5 types of storytellers. I think I pretty much got all of them. Put in the comments if you think you have some that I didn't mention. I hope you guys can relate to this video. Just a reminder again, that little box at the bottom is for you guys to click on it to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for all the support that you've given me. And my Skinny Guys Problem video is actually going to hit about 400 views really soon. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. Please share my channel, please share this video. I hope I at least made you guys laugh once in this video. If I did that, my job was complete. So hit that thumbs up button for me. And next week I'll be back with, or the week after that, my bad, I'll be back with vlogs all the way up the east coast of the United States. So I think that's going to be pretty fun. It'll be pretty fun for me, pretty fun for you guys, and I guess we'll experience it together. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next in a couple vlogs. So peace out guys, stay positive.